Now it's time to get risky. Now it's time to truly find out what you're made of and what you could achieve. Now it's time to truly find out how many lives you can impact. Now it's time to find out what you were destined to become.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the land of FBU Central Florida football here for the regional championship games, I should say, taking place here at West Orange High School in Winter Garden, Florida. My name is Conrad Volch. It's a pleasure to be here with you this beautiful Saturday, December 6th. Can't believe we're 6 days into the 12th month of 2025. But we'll have the Southwest Florida team in black and the Central Florida squad in blue for this 7th grade game. Again, if you just joining us, the 6th grade game took place earlier. Central Florida took down Southwest Florida 18-6. Part of 12 unanswered points in the second half. We'll have same two teams, different grade level taking place here in this game today. But we're on the Coach Lowood YouTube channel. 4 10-minute quarters, no kickoffs. Ball we placed at the 30 for every scoring drive, barring a penalty. Saw only one was at the 45 last game because of a penalty. 4 10-minute quarters, 8-minute halftime, extra points, 1-point kick, 2-point try from the 3. Guys to watch out for Central Florida. D-tackle Ladarius Seymour for TME football and 7th grade All-American. Nolan Honor, CFK football, 7th grade All-American. Jovian Jimenez, TFA football. Chris Anderson, the West Orlando Jags. Robert Hardwick, CFK football. And Jaquan Bentley, an AAU track champion. First play. Markham at the 37. Gain of 7. Second down and 3. Again, Central Florida in the blue jerseys, white pants. Southwest Florida, all black. Again, positional jersey numbers do not matter in these games. Snap is to number 3, Damani Waters. Needed 3, got 3, up to the 40, and it's a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 40. Trying to get everybody organized up front. I'll snap it in the backfield to the running back. Huge run up the middle. Keithy Walker for an 8-yard gain up to the 48. And we'll see how long it takes these offenses to get used to one another. But so far, got our first down. Took place on the second play of the game. The Central Florida team, handed up the side. How about that kind of a trick play? So the offense running through Damani Waters and Keithy Walker. And it's 1st and 10 from the Southwest Florida 47. Different man touching the ball. Zamir Blackwell. Up to the 43-yard line. 4-yard gain, make it 2nd and 6. In quick, methodical drive here by Central Florida. Another direct snap to the running back, and he's up across the 35 to the 34. This is number 20 of Christopher Anderson. Representative West Orlando Jags saw a few of their teams down in Bradenton, Florida last weekend for the Florida Elite Super Bowls. 1st and 10. Handoff to the running back. Gets up past the 30, down to about the 28. Chris Anderson again. Mark it at the 29, 2nd and about 6. This time taken by Walker. You haven't seen any passes yet, but it really hasn't mattered for this Central Florida squad. 3rd and about 3. From the 27, they need the 24. Drive has taken over 3 minutes already. This will be up the middle for number 8 of Blackwell. Still going. Still breaks free across the 5. Touchdown, Central Florida. When you thought he was down, no, he was not. Thought they had him around the 15. He spun out of that entire mess. And it's 6-0 Central Florida. So they'll set up for the 2-point try from the 3. Running around the right side, up into the end zone, and it's good. 2-point try is good by Damani Waters. And it's 8-0 Central Florida. So what a drive by the Central Florida squad in blue. 3-minute, 19-second drive ends in a touchdown. So Southwest Florida will start their first drive from the 30. So we'll see what the Southwest Florida offense is made of here in this first quarter. In at quarterback, Cone Tyler. Trips out to the left. They'll hand it off to the running back. That's number 32, Devin Seeley, excuse me. Again, haven't seen any pass plays thus far. Doesn't mean we won't see them. But, I mean, if you look at Central Florida, it's kind of a situation where if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Saw about 4 to 5 different guys touch the football there. And they just tore it up the field. Back to pass. There's our first pass play, and it's caught. Dragged down around the 31. Caught by number 19, LeVar Bates. And on the tackle there was Jaquan Bentley. About a 2-yard gain, 3rd and 8. Southwest Florida trying to get something going here. Trips out to the left. 2 out to the right. Empty backfield. They'll motion one of the receivers. Floater pass. Caught. And trying to get away. Cannot get away. And caught again by LeVar Bates. Brought down on the play. Looked like it was Cristiano Furtado on defense, and it brings up 4th down. So it looks like the Southwest Florida team's going to punt it away here. Trying to play it safe. They are back at their own 32. High snap. Nearly blocked. Able to get it away. Fielded at about the 47, 48-yard line. Late flag comes in. That was fielded there by Jaquan Bentley. We'll see what the marker is for. Wondering if it's on the defense for Central Florida. Looked like they stayed off the punter. We'll see what they call here. Oh, it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on Central Florida. So the offense will keep the ball, back it up 15 yards. See where they eventually spot it. It's going to be at the Central Florida 38-yard line. And we'll have an officials timeout for a water break here in the first quarter. 4:26 to go. 8-0 Central Florida. But, I mean, this Central Florida team, no passes thrown just yet. But they have, we'll tell you who touched it. Between Damari Waters, Zamir Blackwell, who had the rushing touchdown. Also had Chris Anderson and Keithy Walker. I mean, you really didn't know who was going to get the football, but no matter who touched it, they were taken off with it. But that's just how it goes sometimes. When you have an offense like that where you can give it to anybody and everybody, you just got to make the tackle if you're Southwest Florida. But that was the first drive of the game. Sometimes it takes a minute for these teams to get used to each other. And really the first drive of any team, no matter if it's the youth level, high school, college, NFL, it's a feel-out game. Sometimes you see each other all the time. Sometimes it's the first time of the year. Got to get used to it. You know, you can study all the film. You can do all the practices. You can have the greatest play ever in the playbook. But until the gloves come off and you play the game, you really don't know what you got sometimes. Ball was carried there by Keithy Walker up to the 45. Brings up 2nd down and 3. But they've been going between Walker and Anderson in that backfield. Also, Zamir Blackwell is back there. And, Damani Waters as well, so you really don't know. Timeout Central Florida. That'll be their first charge timeout of the first half. But great job by everybody putting on this event. Again, this is the road to Naples. Central Florida squad have not had let me make sure so I don't say the wrong thing here. Seventh grade was won by Central Florida back in 2024. They're trying to get back to the championship game. And Southwest Florida won the 10U Blue Division last year. This is rushed up to the 50 for a first down. That time carried by Damani Waters. So 1st and 10 from the 50. This time it's going to be a pass across the middle. He's got a man wide open. He got him down to the 20, dragged down at the 15. How about that? Late flag comes in. Malachi Rither on the catch. And we'll see what the flag is. What a pass by Jovan Jimenez. And it's a sideline warning on the play. How about that throw? Perfect pass. Even better catch. First pass of the game for Central Florida. Down inside the 15. Handoff to Blackwell. Still going. Gets it up to about the 6, maybe the 5.5. We've got a stoppage on the play, or I thought there was. Second down. Chain gang threw the chains down. I'm not sure. This is going to be a throw up in the air. It's bobbled and caught, and it's going to be a touchdown. How do you like that? Zamir Blackwell caught the desperation pass by Jimenez, was a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, and curved it in for a touchdown. Holy moly. That's why you don't look ahead before you catch it. Saw the ball, kind of bobbled it to himself, and that's his second touchdown of the day. And they'll go for the 2-point try from the 3. And that'll be up the middle, and it's good. The 2-point try by Damani Waters is good, and it's 16-0. But how about that touchdown? I mean, Jovan Jimenez was under duress, just kind of threw up a prayer to that left sideline. You really wouldn't have been mad if it was dropped. But how about Zamir Blackwell just seeing that football come in and just paying attention to his hands and the ball and just found an opening around that left side. And after the 2-point conversion, it's 16-0 Central Florida over Southwest Florida. They're up by 2 scores here in this first quarter. And we got a fumble on the play. Central Florida gets it back. Wow. That was by number 52, Ladarius Seymour. So how about that? So after the fumble, Central Florida will take over from the 21. And they are just in business in this first half. See if Zamir Blackwell will go get the hat trick here. He's got 2 touchdowns already, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown. Quarterback Jimenez is in. He's thrown 2 passes, 2 completions, 1 for a touchdown. 2:23 to go here in this first quarter. And they're trying to get the chains set up. That's what our delay is. Here we go. Back to pass. Jimenez throws it. It's intercepted. So Southwest Florida, a play after they fumbled it. Petite Richardson. And they'll run it back to the, I think they'll spot it at the 22 maybe? 21. Or no, they will spot it at the 20. So back-to-back plays have been turnovers for either side. Southwest Florida will have it. Cohen Tyler trips to the right. Tyler loads up, deep ball, and it's dropped. On the coverage for Central Florida was Caden Carwise.
I wish, honestly, I kind of wish they just eliminate kickoff altogether in the games. You know, I mean,
2:07 to go. They were looking for, it looks like, Devin Seeley on that left side there, I believe. Might have been Everett Chapman. Tyler, short pass to the right side. And he runs right into a brick house there of Brian Williams. That'll be a loss on the play. 3rd down and long here for Southwest Florida. And as we said, no kickoffs in this game, only punts. Punts and point after kicks. And that is just how the format is for these games. Every league's different. That's how the FBU does it. Back to pass is Tyler. Running away, directing traffic downfield. He's running to the left side. And a late flag comes in. Might be a roughing the passer. But it almost looked very simultaneous when he decided to give himself up and when the defender got him. And it's going to be a personal foul on defense. So Southwest Florida will have it 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Tyler has trips to the right. They'll hand it up the middle. This is to Devin Seeley. And no gain on the play. Maybe a couple yards. 2nd down. Late substitution for Central Florida. Caden Bridges comes in, number 99. A big receiver down right for Southwest Florida. Trips up to the left. Empty backfield. Tyler, back to pass. Flag comes out. Tyler directing traffic. Throws ahead in the dirt around the 40. They were looking for number 81, Xavier Jean. We'll see what the penalty marker is. Clock stops with 16.9 to go here in this first quarter. It's going to be on offense. So that'll back the football up for Southwest Florida. Cristiano Furtado and Messiah Butler come in on defense. Also Adrian Fuller III and Jaden Felton as well. So 2nd down from the 31-yard line. Likely the final play of the first quarter, and they do not snap it. So after the first quarter, 16-0, Central Florida over Southwest Florida. Southwest trying to cut into this lead and take a little bit of the momentum back. We'll take a quick break here. FBU Regional Championship games, 2nd quarter when we return for the 7th grade game.
Let's go. Showtime. Miami win the U. As you can see, all starts at home with the U. That's where they start at. Come to the U, they go be you and be great. I do, we do, you do.
Everybody notice me, yeah. I can even go to sleep. I'm rolling on the beam. They tried to got on my knee like Jesus, please. He don't even believe in
Square
Jesus.
up on your drop,
Why you
man.
gotta
Take your
Jesus,
face.
please? If you wanna leave, just leave. But you ain't gotta lie to me. Even the blind can see that you ain't gon' ride for me. You ain't even showing me the love you say you got for me. There ain't no loyalty, you lied to me. You say that you gon' ride for me. Huh, baby, that's blasphemy. Yeah, baby, you're bad for me. Yeah, say you gon' clap for me. Yeah, say you gon' blast for me. Yeah, why you ain't show me none of the love you say you have for me?
Welcome back into the Coach Low Wood YouTube channel here for the 7th grade FBU Central Florida Regional Championship game between Central Florida and Southwest Florida. Central Florida's in blue, Southwest in black. Penalty before the snap. False start on Southwest Florida. Again, Central Florida leads 16-0. Rushing touchdown by Zamir Blackwell and a receiving touchdown by Zamir Blackwell. Southwest Florida trying to get on the same page here, trying to cut into this lead. Trips to the right. Deep pass down the right sideline, and that's a late couple of flags. I'm not sure on that one. We're looking for, looked like Johan Wyatt, Anthony Jose. But a couple penalty markers on the field. They're going to say pass interference. I'm not sure about that one. But that's why they don't have me referee. So, 15-yard penalty. We'll put it up to the 41-yard line. Again, not automatic first down like we're used to for college football or the NFL. So it'll be 2nd and 4. From the 41, they need the 44. Trips out left, one to the right. Cone Tyler. Tyler going deep, and he overthrows his receiver. 3rd and 4. So again, 3rd and 4 for Southwest Florida. Wind is, looks like it's blowing towards, kind of sideways or towards the far end zone. See if that comes into play here for these teams here in this game. Tyler, short pass, and unable to pull it in. They were looking for Xavier Jean. And this will bring up 4th down. 4th and 3. Oh, we got a marker at, looks like we got a marker at the 42. At least it looks like a marker. And they're going to wave it off. So 4th and 3. Southwest Florida needs the 44. Central Florida trying to get off the field. They've scored 16 unanswered to open this game. Southwest trying to get on the board and cut it to at least 10. Short throw. Trying to cut up field. Cannot get away. The ball's on the ground. See what they call. And either way, it was going to be either a turnover on downs or a fumble recovery. But I think they're going to say his knee touched before the ball came out. Actually, no, they're going to give it to him where the football was recovered. I think that was Cristiano Furtado in on the recovery. So Central Florida will take over. from the Southwest Florida 36. Trips to the left. And it's going to be a timeout, Southwest Florida. So they'll go ahead and talk about it. Looks like we're going to have a different quarterback in for Central Florida, Miles Von Herbulis. And we saw Jovian Jimenez in earlier. Again, two completed passes. One for a touchdown, one for a deep pass. And one for an interception. So different quarterback in. Usually they do the kind of the wildcat. This will be Von Herbulis. Back to pass. Can't find anybody. Throws over to the left side. He's got a man. Down to the 20. 15, 10. Wrestled down at the 9. Swayze Shand with the catch. Able to locate that pass. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 8. First and goal for Central Florida. Under 8:40 to play here in this first half. They'll throw it to the right side. Cuts up field. 5. Touchdown, Central Florida. Prince Schellings with the receiving touchdown. So with the touchdown, that makes it 22-0. And barring this 2-point try, we'll let you know what happens should they make it. 22-0. Central Florida over Southwest Florida. Von Herbulis in the backfield. He's going to pass. Looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. Again, they were looking for Prince Schellings. So 22-0. Again, running clock takes effect at 24 points. So if that would have happened, we would have had a running clock right then and there. But luckily for Southwest Florida, clock will stay stopped at 8:31. They'll toss it to the running back in the backfield, and he's got some open space. That was General Cadet on the carry up to the 40. That's a Southwest Florida first down. And Cadet gets away momentarily. He'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 11 here for Southwest Florida. And trips to the left, kind of bunched up near the line of scrimmage. Back to Cadet. Cuts up field. Gets it up to the 45, and he is blasted down by a couple Central Florida defenders. Willie Kitchen. And it looks like might have been Jaleel Turner. And we got a timeout, Central Florida, with 7:10 to go here in the second quarter. It looked like they had something going there for General Cadet. But, again, as the age-old cliche goes, only time will tell. But this Central Florida squad, they they have had it figured out here in this first half. 22 unanswered to open the game. Converted 2 of 3 for the 2-point tries thus far. Two passing touchdowns, 1 long rushing touchdown. It's just been one of those days. Zamir Blackwell with 2 rush and a receiving touchdown. Prince Schellings with the other one. Or not Prince. Yeah, Prince Schellings. Quarterback in trouble. Tyler running. Picks up about 3. It'll be 4th and 2 coming up. And on the tackle, Jaquan Bentley. It's going to be 4th and 2 from the 48. They need midfield for a first down. And we'll have, looks like another timeout by Southwest Florida. So they'll have 1 remaining. Each team with 1 timeout left here in this first half. 6:38 to go in the second quarter. Wind's starting to kick up here. And kind of something that's kind of you're used to seeing for the area of Florida. It's either windy, rainy, or it's hot and sunny outside, with the occasional days where it's under 50 degrees. Had a few of those this year. But I guess it's their way of saying, hey, we know what winter is. But hey, every penalty marker is down. False start on Southwest Florida. So that'll back the football up to the 43-yard line. Fourth down and 8. Saw a fake punt in the 6th grade game. Will we see one here? They're putting Cadet way out to the left, so watch out for that. Just checked in with the official. And no, they are going to punt it. It's going to go deep. Received around the 26. And the return man gets it up to about the 40. Late marker. Guessing it's going to be on the receiving team. We'll see what the white hat shows us in just a second here. It's going to be an illegal block in the back on Central Florida. So they're going to back up the football to the Central Florida 20, looks like the 29-yard line. And that is where they will begin the drive. So coming in at quarterback, second straight drive, Miles Von Herbulis already has a passing touchdown. He'll go through the air once more. He was looking for Jaleel Turner. That pass is dropped. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to pass. In trouble. Up in the air. Intercepted. That is intercepted at the 41-yard line by Devin Seeley. And Southwest Florida will take over on the Central Florida side of the field. From the 41, trips to the right. One receiver out left. Cadet in the backfield. See what Tyler decides to do with it. They toss it to Cadet. He'll get past the 40, barely. Gain of about 1. Be 2nd and 9. Hand it off. Oh, he is stuffed in that backfield. Guy who just had the interception, Seeley, loss of about 3. That was Jace Smith and Ladarius Seymour in on the tackle. 3rd and about 12. Cone Tyler trips out to the left. Back to pass. Throwing it deep. And he overthrows his receiver. Like they were trying to go for Johan Wyatt Anthony Jose, number 62. Again, position numbers do not matter in this game. Because normally in any game, 50 through 79 and 90 through 99 are ineligible to receive the football unless they declare themselves eligible. Of course, the most famous one that you can think of was the Jumbo Elliott catch when the Jets made that flying comeback against the Miami Dolphins all those years ago. Or you can think of most recently a couple years ago when Penei Sewell caught a 4th down catch to make it a 1st down for the Detroit Lions. And funny enough, Dan Campbell didn't even know what the play call was because he did not call it. But, yeah, no position numbers do not matter in these games. So, again, it doesn't matter if you're 1 through 99, you are able to go out for a pass. So 4th down and 12 for Southwest Florida. They need to get to the 31 for a 1st down. 4:36 to go here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler gets hit. Ball's out. And Central Florida going the other way. Down to the 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Central Florida. How do you like that? A big man TD. And we have just now entered a running clock. That was Yaniel Jones, big number 58 for Central Florida. How about that? Always love a good old-fashioned big man TD. So we'll be in a running clock. Again, 24 is the minimum for it to trip. They'll line up for the 2-point try from the 3-yard line. And Damani Waters has scored 2 of them. This time it'll go up the middle, and the try is good. That time by Christopher Anderson, and it's 30-0 in favor of Central Florida. So we'll show you the play once more here. Quarterback had it stripped. And, I mean, just you would like it for them to fall on it, but if they're able to get down and scoop it up, perfect spot to do that. And just trickled his way forward. And that's how you do that. But just perfect, was able to scoop it just like a baseball play where the shortstop catches it and will toss it over to first base. But, I mean, instincts took over after that. So Southwest Florida will take over at their own 30. Under 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Again, we are under a running clock. Tyler hands it off to Cadet, trying to run around the right side. Gets a wide open lane. He's down to the 50. Run out of bounds at about the 45. Jaden Felton runs him out of bounds. And Cadet has some speed here for Southwest Florida. Central Florida's got too many men on the field. Now they just get them off. Got lucky on that play. Cadet trying to run it around the left side. And he'll get tackled in the backfield. Making an open field tackle, Robert Hardwick. Representative from CFK football. Drops Cadet down back at the Central Florida 48-yard line. 2nd down and 13. Under 35 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Tyler throws it across to Cadet. And looked like they were going to try maybe a lateral, but Cadet wisely held onto the ball. Brings up 3rd down and 13, and that looks like it'll be the last play of the first half. Well, we've seen some entertainment here in this half. It's been all Central Florida. Had a rushing touchdown, couple passing touchdowns, and a big man TD on defense. But we'll take a break and come back in about 8 to 8.5 minutes for the second half for this 7th grade Central Florida Regional Championship game. And yeah, we're at halftime. We'll be right back here on Coach Lowood's YouTube channel.
Man, why you come here every week?
He's the best trainer in Orlando and Florida. You don't get no more. You don't get work like him nowhere else. Love it.
I gotta grind, won't stop. Hustle won't quit. Shine like no other. I be on some more.
First, let's get the money.
Work. Super bad. If I want it, then I got it. If I don't, then
Down here in Florida, all these kids are working every day, putting in work. So you got to bring your kids here to sales speed training. You want to see them step up their game to the next level.
1, 2, 1, 2. I live in Japan, stacking millions in it. Above ground, all I wanna do is ball. Put my money over, bitch, put my hustle overall. Louis down to the draw. Louis Vuitton kicks, got a man, have a swagger, stupid dumb sick. With a group of young sisters and they stupid dumb thick. I'm the marathon man, all I do is run bitch. A sophisticated kind of
relax, they bored.
Still official,
Focus on the spot without aim.
Money is the object, hot-ish bitch. Got a sauna on my arm, sick. Do it with no diamond, rich and million, push and run. They just talk about they got it, I'm the upper echelon, no. Big much about that action, you can go on with the combo. I done more than you dream back at your dream. You still got greenhouse, whole bean passing them beans out. With a bad crew, the whole team high.
That's important for your son to work and get him more involved.
Well, he need to know that in life he gonna have to work for what he wants, and if with hard work becomes a treasure. It's the only way to get to it.
I'm going in.
speed down here over speed. Keep that speed, keep the speed. Faster!
Hey, 7-3, 1, 2, 3.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
This is what I had right there. I wonder if I can do that. Let me go in here. I want to make this not for kids. I want to make it that way we can have art. That's what I want the chat. We might do the same thing for this one. Let's see if I can.
Mr. White down here, heard me Fox a million. This one be Savage Life, Fox a million. Man, you already know what it is, you heard me? We still riding on. We still
Defense on three, watch your straight. Defense!
So me fight now. Fresh kicks, fresh white.
Time to be dangerous. Now it's time to get risky. Now it's time to truly find out what you're made of and what you could achieve. Now it's time to truly find out how many lives you can impact. Now it's time to find out what you were destined to become.
Let's go. Showtime. Miami, we're in the U. As you can see, all starts at home with the U. That's where they start at. Come to the U, and they go be you and be great. I do, we do,
I
you
can even
do.
roll in peace, why? Everybody notice me, yeah. I can even go to sleep, why? I'm rolling on the beam, yeah. They tried to give me 8, got on my knee like Jesus, please. He don't even believe in
Square
Jesus.
up on your drop,
Why you
man.
gotta
Take
Jesus
your face.
please? If you wanna leave, just leave. But you ain't gotta lie to me. Even the blind can see that you ain't gon' ride for me. You ain't even showing me the love you say you got for me. There ain't no loyalty and you lied to me. You say that you gon' ride for me. Huh? Baby, that's blasphemy. Yeah. Baby, you're bad for me. Yeah. Say you gon' clap for me. Yeah. Say you gon' blast for me. Yeah. Why you ain't show me none of the love you say you have for me?
BYU's only down by 6 at halftime. BYU wins. That would throw some wrench in things.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The guy from Tulane that's going to take the Florida job, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Summerall.
He's been a head coach for 4 years at 2 different schools. He's gone to the conference championship.
Really?
He was with Troy for 2 years, won both times, and he went 1-1 with Tulane. It's great. Granted, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to Troy or Tulane,
Right.
but they're not
A little different.
on the same tier as UF. That's still pretty impressive.
I'm gonna try and do a roll out here and see if I can at halftime make it work. I mean, I think I have to do it one at a time, but it starts. Let's just see what happens. Replay.
Pretty hilarious if Indiana beat Ohio State. I'll laugh so hard if that happens. ESPN is, they're kind of knotted up at 50%. They don't really know who's going to win.
Oh, is that right?
That's according to ESPN. I'm not
Right.
sure. I mean, that's where they have it on the circle.
Okay.
So, Indiana also has a better quarterback this year than they did last year. And that transfer from Cal. Mendoza. Oh, that was a great catch. touchdown was crazy. Like, he got blasted, missed the foot. I didn't even see that part. He got the football. That was crazy.
This is the big man run here.
That was insane. Like, threw a wobbly duck, and his receiver was able to get it. That was wild.
Yeah.
Big man team. So beautiful. Remember when Dan Connolly for the Patriots had that 71-yard kickoff return, and he said it was like the loaf of bread carry?
I don't, but I bet you it was pretty awesome.
That was Dan Connolly was an old lineman for the Patriots, and he was on the kickoff return against Green Bay, and he almost scored a touchdown from like 71. He's the largest man to return it that far.
Wow.
You know, Wirtz for the Bucks caught one last week.
Yeah, but it was just crazy because it was the right guard, and he had a cutback, and he was tackled with like this was like 10, 11 years ago.
New England's the hottest team in the league. They never lose at home, seemingly. Then it's 17-7. Bouncing ball fielded at the 25. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, look at this. This is Dan Connolly. The right guard. Still going. To the 4-yard line.
Almost got it.
That's pretty good.
That's unbelievable.
Hey, Dan, what's your career highlight? Unreal.
Dan Connolly puts two hands on his football from the first moment, saying, all right, as soon as somebody hits me, somebody hits me there. Now, it didn't happen. But remember what Mike McCarthy told us. He said all the injuries we've had on defense, the biggest issue we've had has been on
And we welcome you back here into the FBU Central Florida Regional Championship games. 7th grade between Southwest Florida and Central Florida. We are in a running clock until further notice here. Southwest Florida starts with a quick pitch out to number 81, Xavier Jean. And still in at quarterback, number 7, Cone Tyler. Central Florida leads 30-0. They're in the blue jerseys, white pants. And defense blowing up the play in the backfield for Central Florida. It's number 13 of Brian Williams who got there first. And we'll have the clock stop for it looks like an injured Central Florida player. It's number 52 of Ladarius Seymour. Coming in to replace him is Cristiano Furtado. Tyler, back to pass. Up in the air and incomplete. 2 flags are down. I think they're going to call pass interference. 2 of the judges in the backfield converging. It's going to be... Still waiting. Pass interference defense on Central Florida. Or wait, I'm confused. Oh, now they're going the other way again. Okay. So I was going to say the white hat pointed to the right side, but then they moved the football one way, then they moved it backwards, and now they settle it in at the 49-yard line. They'll hand it off to Seeley. Gets it past the 50, up to about the Central Florida 48. Bring up 2nd and 7 for Southwest Florida. And trips out to the left, or trips out to the right. One single receiver to the left. He'll hand it off again to Seeley up the middle. Runs into, looks like Zamir Blackwell in on defense. He's been busy today. Has a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. And that one touchdown catch, actually that was Willie Kitchenin on the tackle. And that pass is overthrown, looks like they were looking for LeVar Bates. Might have also been Austin Dufresne. The jersey looks a little similar there. Brings up 4th down for Southwest Florida. So 4th down and 7. Actually, 4th down and 6. They need the 41. And we got a whistle before the snap. It's going to be offsides on Central Florida. So make it 4th and 1 from the 42. Line to gain is the 41. Tyler hands it off, and it's going to be close. They say he didn't get there. Central Florida defense converging. That was Yaniel Jones and Brian Williams in on the tackle. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Central Florida will take over from their own 42. Again, beautiful day here for some FBU football. And earlier today, these same two teams played each other for the 6th grade game. Central Florida took that victory 18-6. Central Florida up 30-0 here in this 7th grade game. Trips out, or quads out to the left, one out to the right. Empty backfield. This will be tossed over to Jaleel Turner, and he gets tripped up and around the 35. Luca Ivanelli in on the tackle for Southwest Florida. Quarterback Jovian Jimenez throws it across the left side. Caught there by Gonzalez, and he's got a long distance to go. Late flag comes in. He was out of bounds at around the 35. See if they tack on more yardage or if it's going to come back. We'll see what the white hat provides for us. Saw 2 flags out. There's one right before the 50, so this one looks like it's coming back. And there's one at about the 32, 33-yard line. And the refs will talk about it. It's going to be holding offense and personal foul face mask on the defense. So both of those penalties offset. Ball is spotted at the 35, and they need the opposite 48 for a first down.
Should they walk off the 10 and walk off the 15? Because that's shouldn't offset, right? One's a 15-yard, one's a 10-yard.
They should have used offsets.
Okay.
Jimenez throws it over towards Gonzalez. Gets free a little bit. Run out of bounds at about the 43. Makes it 3rd and 9 for Central Florida. Again, they need the opposite 48 for a first down. Jimenez to the right side this time. Stiff arm placed. Jersey gets stretched. And not a whole lot of area to go for Jaquan Bentley. A loss on the play. See where they mark it. It's like they're going to mark it at the 37-yard line for Central Florida. So that'll set up 4th and 15. See if they decide to go for it or if they decide to punt it away here. Wide doubles here for Central Florida. And Jimenez in at quarterback. He's got Anderson at running back. Jimenez will go deep. He's got a man down there. It's caught at the 30, to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Central Florida! Hauled in by Swayze Shand, and it's 36-0 Central Florida. A 63-yard touchdown pass. How about that? So that is how the third quarter will end. We'll have one untimed down for the point after try, which will be a 2-point try from the 3. It's perfect pass and catch on that touchdown, and they're going to say it's good. So Damani Waters has 3 2-point try attempts successful today. Central Florida is 4 for 5 on point tries. And it's 38-0. Central Florida over Southwest Florida. And we've entered the 4th and final quarter here in this 7th grade game between Central Florida and Southwest Florida. So Southwest Florida will take over from their own 30. Looks like we might have a new quarterback in. Looks like it's going to be number 75. Not sure if it's Peyton Novak or Deshaun Woods, one of the two. And that first pass is incomplete in the dirt. So 2nd and 10 from the 30 for Southwest Florida. Again, coming up after this game, the 8th grade game between these same two teams, Central Florida and Southwest Florida. Central Florida on their way to being 2-0 against this Southwest Florida team today, trying to make it 3-0. Short pass is tipped. Looked like it was tipped by the D lineman. Looks like that was tipped by Aiden Santiago Wingo, number 63. Southwest Florida was looking for Major Wilbon. Could not quite get to him. Wide doubles here for Southwest Florida. And this will be a deep pass, looking for a man. It's intercepted at the 50. Running back the other direction is Jaden Felton. And he'll run it all the way back to the 20. There's a marker down at the 25. But how about that? High pointing the ball and getting a decent return. We'll see what the penalty marker is after the fact. Looks like it's going to be a legal block in the back, maybe. So that'll back up Central Florida. It's out a 30 to 40-yard return on the interception. They'll back it up to the Southwest Florida 35. Got Jovian Jimenez in at quarterback, Zamir Blackwell in at running back. Blackwell with 2 of the touchdowns scored today for Central Florida. And we got a penalty marker on the field. Looks like it might be too many men on the field for Southwest. Yeah, it looks like it. Somebody's going to the sideline. So 12 men on the field is the call. Under 6 to play here in the fourth quarter. Jimenez back to pass. Throws it to Blackwell. Trying to make a move at the 20. Trying to turn the corner. Slips a tackle. Dragging his jersey. Spinning him in a circle. And he goes down to the 6. Kind of used his momentum with the tug on the jersey to kind of throw the defender off of him. Not sure how you're able to do that, but hey, Blackwell made it work. Just kept the feet moving when he was getting spun around like a windmill. And it's 1st and goal from the 6. Blackwell's got 2 TDs. Can he make it 3? Jimenez back to pass. We'll go over to Blackwell, trying to go towards the left corner, and he's in for the 3rd time this afternoon. And it's 44-0.
Hey, who is it then? If it's not Blackwell, who is it? Anybody know? Zion?
Oh, on the roster, they say something different.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, it is 6. Whatever. This will be a direct snap in the backfield to Armani Gonzalez. And that's 2-point try is good. Make it 46-0. So we'll give a correction on that. I thought it was Zamir Blackwell on all the touchdowns, but the jersey was number 6. It's very hard to tell. Sorry about that. So he has 3 touchdowns. In the 6 and the 8 jersey, very close together. But hey, it happens. So a dominating performance here for the Central Florida 7th grade squad. And Southwest will get another drive from their own 30. So 2:33 left here in this game. Deep pass, and tipped and dropped. They were going after Austin Dufresne. On the coverage there was Messiah Butler. And it brings up 2nd down. And that'll be sacked in the backfield. Getting in on the sack. Number 75, Shane McDonald for Central Florida. Third down and 12 for Southwest Florida. Wide doubles, under a minute to play. Try another deep pass down the right sideline and just out of reach. They were going after Major Wilbon. Caden Carwise in on the coverage. We'll see if Southwest Florida decides to run another play here. Down to 30 seconds to go. Going deep and incomplete. And that is how the 7th grade game will end. Congratulations to Central Florida. They take down Southwest Florida by a score of 46-0. So we'll take a quick break. When we return, it'll be the 8th grade game between Southwest Florida and Central Florida. Official time says it's supposed to start around 3. We'll see if it starts earlier, but Central Florida so far no against Southwest Florida, but we'll be back here on Coach Low Wood's YouTube channel, and we'll bring you the 8th grade game here for the FBU Central Florida Regional Championship games. I'm not sure. This is going to be a throw up in the air. Oh, it's bobbled and caught, and it's going to be a touchdown!
Wow. Okay, great, man. Thanks.
Highlights, man. I'm still working through them.
For the third time this afternoon. And it's 44-0.